Hey y'all, last video of the night. This is Mary, season 3, episode 5. Okay, where do we begin? First thing, which I do kind of skip around. First thing, at the very end, we do see that they get the call that their father has stage 4 cancer, which, as we know, he does eventually pass away. Because I remember last year, I think it was during the summertime. I may be wrong, but I remember last year when they announced it. I saw it on Facebook. I think BET and maybe Centric had announced it. So, just watching them go through that was really hard. You really, feel bad for them because, you only have, one set of parents. So I want to get that out the way. Now we do see that they take this big trip to the Bahamas, which they do it as a family. It's Mary, of course, and then it's Warren and Teddy and their sister Lena, their little sister Lena, her husband, and Gugu. Which Teddy, his group, the Soul Singers, I think that's the name of them, they were performing. Gugu was doing like Gugu's Glam Squad, Glam Suite. And so really the sister Lena, her husband were, pretty much just going to watch everybody perform and, like a vacation. Which I do want to say that I think that, no disrespect to nobody, I think that Lena's husband is a very attractive man, and I think they make a very nice looking couple. I do. I think they make a beautiful couple. I thought that at their wedding, because they make a nice looking couple. Now, we do see that, they are having some marital problems. Just like arguing and stuff like that, which, we have to assume that everything worked itself out because she is now pregnant, which I said in another video. Erica posted pictures of the baby shower. She's having a little girl. So everything worked out. Now, we do see that, I'm going to skip around. Now, as far as Gugu, I don't know, is it me? But it looks like Gugu done lost a little weight, which to me, I said in all my videos, all the sisters are gorgeous, they're beautiful, but it just looks like Gugu has lost a little weight, which I think her style and everything is really nice. Now, I was with Erica. As far as the Glam Squad, the 3 women who, they were supposed to be downstairs in the hotel passing out flyers and letting people know, like, hey, if you want to get your hair done, you want to get your makeup done, we have everything up here. And, or you need to accessorize, what have you. Now, they were having, like, different dignitaries come, and Google pretty much let it be known, like, this is very important. Well, she told the girls, the 3 women, she told them to come back in 30 minutes. They come back over an hour later, and they've been drinking. And I was just like, wow. It was so unprofessional to the point that Erica stopped them from working on her, and she left. And, before she left, she pulled Gugu to the side, and she like, look, now, had Tina been here, it really would have popped off, because this is just unprofessional. And I'm sorry, sis, but this looks bad on you. You need to get them together before, be happy that it was just me, your sister. I'm the only client in here, but just think about how it would have looked if y'all had other people in here, not family, and they come in here with drinks, and they got to sit their drinks, they sit their drinks next to the client. I'm with Erica, because it's like, okay, well, am I at is this something that's upscale? This is, something that's professional, or no this to anybody that, do hair at the house or nothing like that. But it almost took you back, like, okay, am I getting my hair and my makeup done from old girl down the road who ain't even licensed? Like, it was just very unprofessional. So I was really in agreement with that. And, Google pretty much let them know. She was like, which my only thing was, she was like, we're not friends, blah, blah, blah. But in the end of the episode, they came to the little house party thing and ate. So I was like, well, but I guess people gotta eat. Now, okay. A lot of people tweeted when Erica got the call about her dad having cancer. It was like that Warren's reaction was kind of standoffish, which I mean, he was shocked as well. I mean, this is his father-in-law, so now, okay. The elephant in the room, which I feel like is gonna be the elephant, this entire season, was we see Tina. You know, she's like, she's kind of nervous because the Ebony magazine is about to come out, and she's kind of nervous because she don't know how people gonna react to it. And Warren is talking to the camera, you know, in his little confessional or whatever, and he's like, well, if you want to told everybody your business, you want to have that to worry about. Just like somebody else said on Twitter, Warren cheated too. Like, they hinted at that in like the first or second episode, which I caught it. So I'm sitting up here like, well, Warren, you kind of being judgmental a little bit about her telling everything, but you know, I guess, you know, your business wasn't put out there because y'all, that was never released until now. They're not actually even saying it, they're kind of hinting at it, which I would like to say that to me it does take a lot for Tina to put it out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's a public figure, she's an entertainer, and that takes a lot to put your business out on Front Street. I mean it really does. So, but my thing is, like, even me, like me and my husband have talked about it, and even today me and my mother talked about it, because like I told my mother, I'm never gonna call Tina stupid or nothing like that. You know, this is her husband. You know, so who am I, who is anybody else for that matter to say, oh, well, she just need to up and leave him? Like, we're not in her situation. But my thing is with Teddy, he's like, I wasn't all the way honest. It's a lot more to it. It's a lot she doesn't know. And he was like, I had countless affairs. And I'm like, countless? That means you don't even know how many times you slept with someone, or maybe you don't even know how many women you slept with. And what I saw a lot, which, I really hope this is not, it, but what I saw a lot on Twitter when he was like, she doesn't know the whole story. I don't want to add fuel to the fire, but it's so much more that I have to tell her. Pretty much, a lot of people were saying, well, Teddy, did you get a baby? Did you have a baby outside of y'all marriage? Which, I feel like if that was the case, maybe it would have came out already, so hopefully that's not it. But, I mean, as a compliment to Teddy, I did tweet this. When he was singing, I didn't know he could sing like that. So when he was singing with his group, he sounded really good. So I didn't know he could sing like that. But, yeah, it's like I told my mama, I was like, okay, Teddy, why not tell her everything? Because, excuse me, if y'all are truly, really trying to move forward, and she's saying, I'm trying to forgive my husband, I want to work on our marriage, like, why not tell her everything? Why wait when she's taking steps and she's getting past different things? Why wait and say, oh, well, wait a minute, let me just add all this other stuff? Because from my understanding, and I could be wrong, every single video I say, I would read the magazine, like the article, but from my understanding, he didn't come out and tell her, which I think they said this in another video, like another show. He didn't come out and tell her. Someone else told her. And I don't know how true it is, but I even saw on Facebook, on the WeTV, WeTV had posted something on Facebook about Teddy cheating, like promoting the show. And somebody had made a comment saying, yeah, he cheated with a family member. I don't know how true that is, but my thing is, Teddy, if you called why not say, well, since it's out, let me put everything out on the table. That way, y'all, y'all can work on everything. Why sit up and wait, and then you wait, and then next thing you know, you come back saying, okay, well, it's some more. Because to me, that's pretty much throwing salt on that open wound. Like, the wound is healing. It's trying to heal, but you pretty much go in and just throw salt and take a knife and recut it with a salty knife. Like, I mean, really, that was my whole thing. Like, so I don't know. I don't know what's gonna come out next week. But and like I just said, by no means, I'm not a judgmental person. So I cannot say, oh, she did, she that, for staying with him. Because it's been people who husband cheated on them, got children, which again, I'm not saying he's gonna, actually have a baby outside of their marriage or anything. That was just what people was kind of speculating on Twitter, because he's like, oh, it's so much more that she doesn't know. We're like, well, dang, Teddy, what else could there be? Like, so that's what I'm saying. I know people who have got babies and things like that outside of their marriage, and people still made it work. And I do understand. I understand where Tina is coming from when she says maybe somebody reading what they're going through or watching it on TV, maybe that'll, let somebody know that they're not alone. And some people like on Twitter and things like that had a lot of negative feedback, which, at the end of the day, like, everybody has a story. Everybody has something. It's just that hers is being played out on TV every week, in front of millions of viewers. That's the main difference. But if y'all, honestly, if people want to be honest, like, I just don't understand why people are being so negative about it. If people want to be honest, they can admit that they know somebody. It might be their own marriage. It may be, like I said, it may be their marriage. It may be a close family friend. It may be their parents. Somebody know where there has been some infidelity. There have been different things. I know personally, my grandfather was married to my grandmother. He had 2 kids outside their marriage, which they eventually got divorced, and he married his 2 kids' mother, my step-grandmother, but technically he was legally married to my grandma. So I just say that to say, like, everybody knows somebody who, and maybe the situation is different. Maybe this, just maybe the situation was different, but there was still some kind of infidelity. So I just don't understand why some people are just being so hard on her for disclosing it. I honestly don't. And like I said, I feel like it takes a lot of courage. It really takes a lot to stand in your own situation and say, this is my situation, and say it to the world. Because technically, they possibly could have kept it off the show. I wonder if any of these women, if they would come forward and say, oh, I did this, or oh, I did that. Maybe they won't, because of the fact that, this is a gospel group and all that, so maybe they won't. But I just feel like we have to brace ourselves for next week, for whatever he gonna tell her. And you can tell that she loved her husband, because her whole thing is she don't want nobody talking about him. She don't want, she don't want nobody looking at him with the side eye, like, really, Teddy. But I don't know, y'all. It's just a lot, and I feel for her, like, seriously, I do. But that was my review of Scandal of Mary Mary. Thank y'all for watching.